What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Only One KDB, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we got funny off-air WWE moments. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash that post notification bell so you get notified when I drop another banger, and smash that like button for your boy because it helps me get into the algorithm. Let's get to the video. Shout out to Tap Out Corner. No more talking. Let's get it.
This is for real now. This is a shoot, honest to God now.
Some of the funniest WWE moments happen when the show is off the air and the camera.
Hey, my nigga Kurt Angle.
Half the roster
that ain't Kurt Angle. That's Stone
Undertaker
Cold.
to do a spin-a-rooney. After competing in a tag team match, Booker T, Goldust, and The Undertaker found themselves in the ring. Taker asked Booker to do a spin-a-rooney, which the 5-time WCW champion did, no problem. However, Booker then turned the tables and asked the dead man to perform a Taker-rooney. When the dead man didn't agree, almost the entire locker room came out to try and get the Phenom to do the move. The pressure got so intense that it forced Undertaker to break character.
You put them up to that, Vince, and when I get back there, I better not see you.
You should have did a Taker-rooney.
While Undertaker
hit a spin on your head.
The Rock, Triple H, Goldust, and even Vince McMahon all tried to perform the spin-a-rooney.
You are officially the whitest man on the planet.
The segment even led to an unintentionally funny moment where The Undertaker punched the air. Oh, my bad. He actually hit John Cena. This referee has been hitting the weights. After SmackDown, a WWE ref carried Nia Jax entirely on his own. The irresistible force found its resistance. In the winter of 2005, Triple H found himself tagging with Ric Flair to take on Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton. However, there was actually a third opponent in the game had to face off with. A little kid with green hair. I'm assuming it was the Hurricane son. The young fan was no pushover, and he forced the King of Canes to back down. Shawn Michaels was so impressed, he ended up giving Hurricane Jr. a ride around the ring. I'm not sure if the kid had anything to do with it, but there was another funny moment later in the match. Triple H got in the middle rope, but ate a boot to the chin on the way down. Orton must have really nailed the game, because Triple H was completely out of it. This is gonna be a while. Let's check back in later. It's not uncommon to see a wrestler running
knocked out standing up.
Save, but you've probably never seen it done like this. During a show in New York, Gunther was defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Damian Priest. Despite being inside a steel cage, Dominic Mysterio and Ludwig Kaiser still managed to get involved and unfortunately cost Damian the match. Luckily, CM Punk came out at the last moment to save Priest from any.
Dude, my man's got a towel and a shower cape over his head. Did y'all see that shit?
Acts. However, the strange superstar was wearing a white towel and shower cap.
I would have been here a lot sooner, but
I said a shower cape.
I apologize.
A cap.
Punk and Damian took care of business, but what I'm most impressed by is the fact that CM Punk's towel didn't fall. Dude knows how to tie a knot. The June 12th, 2000 edition of Raw ended with The Rock and the Brothers of Destruction laying out Triple H. However, the beating wasn't over. After the show went off the air, Triple H tried to make peace with Undertaker, Kane, Rock, and the fans.
Sorry to this jack-off that thinks because he's got his hat on backwards like me, he's cool. I'm sorry to his girlfriend because she's got no boobs.
Hey, yo.
It seemed like Triple H's apology worked as The Rock shook the King of Kings' hand, but then.
But number 3, The Rock, Kane, especially The Undertaker, we all agree that you're also an asshole.
Oh, rock bottom. Yeah.
However, that wasn't the best part. Kane then became the most electrifying demon in sports entertainment and gave Triple H a people's elbow. However, even that wasn't the
Let me go, bruh, go back.
sports entertainment and gave Triple H a people's elbow.
That was by far the worst people's elbow I ever seen in my life.
However,
that's crazy,
even
man.
that wasn't the best part. The best part was seeing Undertaker eating a snack as all this was happening. Even the dead man gets hungry. Before social media, you had to get on a national TV show to share your Rotten Tomatoes review.
But there's a sign over here that gets me angry. It says a Scorpion King movie sucks.
If Stone Cold Steve Austin asks you a question, this is the only acceptable response.
What you do, Joe?
What?
I said, what you do?
What?
What you do?
After getting a whooping, the Big Show
That actually
slowly got to
crazy.
his feet, only to immediately fall down.
Damn.
The referees tried to move the Giant, but the world's largest athlete wasn't budging. Seeing that he had the opportunity of a lifetime, one of the referees went for a cover on the Big Show.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he kicked out.
Well, at least it got Big Show up. Cute is not a word you usually hear in wrestling, but that's the best way to describe this moment. After the show, The Rock found a young kid in the crowd and wanted to do his catchphrase with them. Here's how it went.
If you smell what The Rock... Here we go.
It smells.
That was great, but what the kid did next made him a legend.
It's cooking.
We all know that The Undertaker takes the souls of his opponents, but sometimes his opponents take his soul. During a tag team match, the dead man was so eager to tag in that he got possessed by Hulk Hogan, who poured water on himself and started running wild.
Hey,
and once he
yeah.
finally got the hot tag,
Yeah, Undertaker, let's get it, my goat. Ugh.
at a non-televised WWE show in Buffalo, New York, Triple H, Stone Cold, and The Rock teamed up to take on Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, and Rikishi. It was a pretty standard match, until there was a 4-way test of strength, which then turned into a 5-way, and then a 6-way. Triple H, Stone Cold, and The Rock ended up winning, but it was the fans who truly won. After Raw had gone off the air, the all-star team of Batista, John Cena, and Hulk Hogan were celebrating in the ring. They decided to let one lucky fan in the ring, and while he might not look like much, you have to see what's under his shirt. The fan took off his attire to reveal a full back tattoo of the Hulkster.
Yo,
that's dedication.
That's hard.
At least Hulk Hogan can sleep, knowing there's at least one fan who will never boo him.
Yo, why you keep showing this photo or picture?
This
That's a picture.
is the most casual
This
way
video.
someone has ever been thrown out of the ring. Unfortunately, though, the embarrassment didn't end there for Sean Stasiak.
Do you like pie?
Absolutely not. I hate pie.
Rock knows you like that, strudel.
As a matter of fact, from time to time, I like a little strudel, sure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a new millennium, it's accepted.
If you don't like Hulk Hogan, you'll enjoy watching this next clip. One of the biggest dream matches we never got to see was Hulk Hogan vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin. While we didn't get that, we did get this. After Raw went off the air, the NWO came out to attack Stone Cold. Hulk Hogan thankfully made the rescue, and the two legends cleaned house. Hogan and Austin had a bit of a stare down, and then went on to have a huge beer party. The Texas Rattlesnake gave out cold ones to everyone.
Yeah, beer for everybody.
But the best part was seeing Austin.
Hey, Stone Cold, let me get one. Toss me a beer. You know, down. I always wanted to drink beer for that reason. You know, I don't drink alcohol at all, but I just wanted to try like beer so I can, you know what I'm saying, smash it together like how Stone Cold used to do. Let's
The
continue.
Stunner. You can sum up the Attitude Era with this one clip.
There's a dude here holding his little son, and he's telling his son to flip the Rock off.
After a May 1999 episode of Raw went off the air, Stone Cold got ambushed by Triple H. The Texas Rattlesnake got the better of the game. However, Triple H was so out of it that when Austin offered him a beer, Triple H accepted it. Austin, of course, wasn't doing this out of the goodness of his heart. Stone Cold gave Triple H a Stone Cold Stunner, but hilariously, that did knock the King of Kings down. Austin then responded with a second stunner, which did get the job done. During another off-the-air moment, Triple H became a human piñata when a circle of wrestlers formed around him, and they each took turns taking shots at the King of Kings. That's what you get for the Reign of Terror. What made it even better was afterward, everyone got in and started dancing to Too Cool's entrance music. Although Grandmaster
What?
Sensei didn't have as much fun. Speaking of Triple H, is he done selling that boot? Finally. In a Before They Were Famous moment, Charlotte, North Carolina was hosting the January 23rd, 2006 episode of Raw. After the show, John Cena and Ric Flair were in the ring, with Cena giving Flair his flowers. Afterward, Flair went over to his family and gave a hug to his daughter, Charlotte. While she was unknown to WWE fans at the time, less than 10 years later, the Queen would make her main roster debut. Speaking of heartwarming moments, after one show, The Rock told the cameraman to take his shirt off. I promise this isn't weird. After getting the shirt, the Great One gifted it to a young fan in a wheelchair. No joke here, that's just cool to see. In 2013, Raw ended with the Big Show ruining Randy Orton and the Authority's championship celebration. After the broadcast, Triple H was irate and let the fans have it.
Get out of my building! Get out!
When the crowd did listen, Triple H had a creative idea for getting the fans to leave.
As of this moment, Seth and I, we are hiring all of you. You all have jobs with WWE.
You all have jobs.
Now, you're fired! Get the hell out of my building!
On the February 24th, 2003 episode of Raw, a 20-minute battle royal was set up to determine who would face Triple H for the world title at WrestleMania. Booker T won in an upset by last eliminating The Rock. But once they were off the air, Rock and Booker had a bit of an exchange. The Rock borrowed the Spinneroonie, while Booker borrowed the People's Elbow. Stuff like this makes you wonder why these moments don't air on TV. But then you hear what The Rock said to the Asian photographers.
They're from Japan, for real. So take pictures of this. Rock gonna do Rock-a-Rooney kicky assy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, yo.
After getting done with the show, Stone Cold was hosting one of his signature beer bashes with Rob Van Dam and Booker T. Unfortunately, Booker and Van Dam had trouble keeping up with Austin as they kept dropping their cans of beer. RVD even tried juggling them at one point, but was unsuccessful. The beer bash soon turned into a Spinneroonie session. Booker T obviously got it started, but Rob Van Dam soon joined in, and not one, but two cameramen gave it a shot too. I actually think the camera guys had more graceful attempts than RVD. Stone Cold even tried to get Lillian Garcia to do a Spinneroonie, leading to a very interesting conversation.
What you got to say about that?
I say you are a nasty boy.
I don't understand what's so nasty about a Spinneroonie.
Because I know you want to see my undies.
Hey,
I've already seen your undies.
I guess it isn't surprising that Stone Cold then did this.
I didn't think I was ever going to do this again in my life.
I don't know if you should either, Austin. Now, there are some videos that WWE does not allow you to watch, like when there was a nip slip on Raw, or when Ric Flair forced himself onto Becky Lynch. Don't tell anyone, but we actually have all these clips.
Already seen it, bro. But that's gonna do it for the video. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. This was funny off-air WWE moments. Shout out to Tap Out Corner. And we out of here, man. This video was interesting. It was interesting to see all the things that we didn't get to see on air, off air. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered what they be doing, like doing commercial break and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. I hope y'all boys enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm finna get me some sleep because it's 10 p.m. And yeah, man, I'm out of here.